We interrupt this program to bring you a message from Satan.
As you know, I am in the Epstein files over 1 million times. No other president can say that. Not Sleepy Joe or Obama, who lives rent-free in my dementia-rattled mind. I don't know Jeffrey Epstein unless you count being his best friend for over 15 years, flying on his jet, going to his island and assaulting women and children. I'll suck the farts out Putin's ass and start World War III before I release the unredacted files. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President DJT.
I'm Pam Bondi, and I approve this message.
Don't you ever accuse me of a crime? That's a white woman, a white woman. A meth-faced bitch, it should get sky high. That's a white woman, a white woman. Under oath, it should still gon' lie. That's a white woman, a white woman. Gave Donnie slobber topping just to keep her job. When it's all over, she won't even get the charge. That's a white woman, a white woman. A white woman, a white woman.
Check. Caught you as you drinking your.
Y'all caught me, drinking my juicy but not loosey today.
Having your juicy. How we doing, people?
Hey,
Welcome,
everybody.
welcome, y'all. Nikki, how you doing?
I'm okay. A bitch is tired, but I'm here. I'm here for the people. We love the people. So
Yes, I
we
see.
gotta be
KK
here.
Flo is in here. Hazel Lachey. Okay.
Listen, y'all got my Kool-Aid and I got my spiked Kool-Aid and some chips. So we did this is our regular. This is our Friday. We much more laid back.
Yes,
I
very
got on
laid back.
my pajama shirt. I'm taking my ass right to bed as soon as this shit is over.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you're 3 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, so it's nighttime. I mean, depending on what the tequila do, depends on what I might do. I know hubby is an earshot. Listen, like what she talking about. So
Mhm. Yeah, well, I am. Wait, let me take this.
might be some head in his future. I don't know. Why not?
Let's go ahead and take this off here because they ain't paying me. But I'm having a little cleanse of a situation with my meal. This something, it's like a full spectrum cleanse that kind of aids with your food to pull out like heavy metals and toxins and cleanse your liver and stuff, because child, my liver is like my liver got a my liver's on a crutch at this point because way these niggas be trying to get me to drink.
Send me the link.
Crazy.
Send me the link
you
to
say?
that one.
Oh, I'll send it to you. I think I think I put it.
Everybody? Go ahead.
I think it's on our it should be in our link tree, the one that I use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called
Okay, well, now
full spectrum. Just look up full spectrum. It should be on there.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody, it's Friday.
And
And, we here. It's been a long week. I don't know. It's just a lot going on. It's just it's a lot going on. So FTP. That's what we talk about. But tonight, here at Knick-Knack After Dark, we just want to be a little bit light. So tonight we are continuing. If you were on the FTP live on Wednesday, we discussed. It was a very good show, and we discussed the E.J. Johnson interview with Carlos King.
Yes.
Where he said that he's attracted to straight men.
Right.
So we had fun there, and it was so much fun. So we decided to continue that conversation because we had so much fun with that. So for the next hour, we want to talk. We want to talk about that. So I'm gonna let Trey, kick it off. And so everybody in the chat, make sure jump in with questions. With talk to us. We're gonna read it and everything like that. Hey Hazel, Light Mocha, KK, thank you all. Our usuals, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Bitches was late, but better late than never.
Listen,
That's
listen. We here, y'all. We are here.
we are here. Okay.
Um,
Um. So let's what do we want to pick up? Because it's all over social media. A lot of people seem to just have like think piece after think piece. Like he really stirred it up with the
right.
girls and the girls. Like he got the girls and
Yeah.
the girls talking. So
Literally.
yeah. So what was
Um,
your first reaction when you saw it? What did you think
so
about what he has to say?
well, before I even get there, you guys can totally hop on live with us tonight. So I put the email down there if you guys want to send us your email, and I'll send you. Actually, no, let me just put. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and if you guys feel like if someone wants to hop on and jump in conversation with us, you can. But hang on, hang on.
And y'all stop being shy and stuff like that. You don't have to show your face.
Right? Don't
Get
be
on the
scared.
phone and talk. Don't be scared. We want to hear from y'all. Um, and just interact with us.
So, all right. So, EJ, we're talking about this situation. So, he said that he's not attracted to gay men, and nor are gay men attracted to him. He's only attracted to straight men, and straight men are attracted to. Actually, let me not even call it a him. Did I just say it? Sorry. Um, call them. EJ is, I guess he. I don't know his pronouns, so I'll just say them. So they are attracted to. Wait, you just muted.
I'm on
I
mute.
hear
I'm sorry.
you.
I was
Okay.
saying, yeah, them because he doesn't identify like he clearly doesn't. He said he doesn't identify as a man. I think he said something to that effect that he doesn't identify like male or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, we'll just stick to them.
Right. So there's a lot again, there's so many opinions on online and mainly because it's been sensationalized because he was on Carlos King. But like this is kind of a conversation that is an example of people need to really mind their own business in a way. Because so there's so much nuance to what he experiences just as a person that isn't a binary um female or how can I say just like a straight person. Um like he's not like a straight man, he's not a straight female, he's somewhere along like the trans spectrum because I didn't see him call himself trans or anything like that. Um so when it comes to what he said about and how he said it, like a lot of the people in the alphabet mafia, because I'm a part of that spectrum. I consider myself a bi guy, more gay leaning, but a bi guy. Um, I understood what he meant because um, it's so here. Just to explain my experience here in LA, there are gay clubs, and specifically, when you go to gay clubs, there's, gay men. And most of the time, the gay men are looking for other gay men that may present as feminine, may present as masculine, but most of the times they are looking for other gay men. They're not necessarily looking for someone who is presenting as trans or um, more so like non binary. So that's kind of like what he means when he spoke of a particular situation where is like when he doesn't go to gay clubs anymore because like they're not looking for. See, I'm sorry, I keep using the he pronoun. Forgive me, y'all, but I'm just gonna use it for
We
now.
we know
Okay,
we
we're
know
gonna
what
use
the
it for
fuck
now.
you're talking about. Yeah, we
But
we know.
yes, so when he goes to gay clubs, that's not necessarily what they're looking for. when you go to the gay club, they're looking for a male figure.
Mm-hmm.
And also want to offer just like a little bit of perspective when it comes from even just like straight people. Like I know some straight people that can look at a trans person and not be able to tell the difference. I know some straight people that can quickly clock a trans person. I know
Mm-hmm.
some people that are I know some other trans people or even gay people that can and can't clock a trans person. So, me, if I didn't know EJ and I didn't hear him speak and I just saw him as what I saw him on Carlos King as, I would just first assume, "Oh, this is a very tall model-esque woman." Again, until you hear them speak, because I know some very strong-faced women that are just
Mm-hmm.
women, and I know some very soft-faced women. So, like, in women, I've seen the spectrum. In men, I've seen the spectrum. So, a lot of people are jumping down on him because I guess they're assuming that everyone in this world is going to know that he is trans and that they know his story and that he is gay. So if you're walking up to him and approaching him, you're all of a sudden gay. And that's not true. Like you could really just be like a straight ass man and find this tall model esque person attractive and just want to holla. So that's kind of my perspective on the situation. So, when it comes to like what you saw, Nikki, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm familiar with him, and when I see, because Hazel made a good point, she said EJ is cosplaying a white woman, and I
Right.
saw a video of him in talk. He was in his closet and talking about. So I've always seen him that way. Like I
Yeah.
can't remember a time where he wasn't like feminine presenting, even as a
Right.
child, like younger.
Yeah.
I always have that mental picture of him being like that.
Right.
So it doesn't, but I don't have a problem with it. My thing was what he said when he was like, I don't date straight men, and then that's what we talked about. That's therein lies the conundrum, because it's like, well, if you don't like gay men, and but you know what I mean? I think that's what people are getting hung up on, is the semantics in that, because it's like, what, that type of, everybody goes, wait, what? And
Right.
then I saw a video from a gay man. I didn't get to finish, but what he was started to say was that he said people weren't ready for this conversation, that a lot of gay men don't like the feminine.
Right.
I don't think he meant like as in feminine presenting. I think he meant feminine acting, like the mannerisms.
Yeah.
Like gay men are mostly looking for like the masculine. So would that be considered trade?
Yeah.
Is that what they're? Oh, so wait, is trade a gay man that presents like a full man, no female mannerisms, or is trade a man, a straight man that is bi-curious, or he's gay but like, I don't understand what is trade. So I'm clear.
Trey just in gay terms is just a straight man
Oh, okay.
or straight presenting. Like for instance,
So
like my
you can
my
be
friends.
gay straight presenting.
Yeah. Yeah. Like for
Okay.
instance, like when because like my how can I say my wardrobe is very quite eclectic. So sometimes I wear things where I have like a bodysuit on and something where it's clearly like oh, this guy is something other than straight. But then like you'll see me in like today I have like a cut off flannel and like a beanie on or something, and my friends will be like, "Oh, you're giving trade today." Like, it's just kind of like
Yeah.
a term of like, "Oh, you look like a straight dude."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So so with EJ, was he, so he's saying, is he saying that he prefers trade? Because you can't really say um like straight, because if you have sex with him,
Mhm.
you're not straight. Like, if you can't be, because he got a dick. So you're not straight. If you have sex with him, you would only either be gay or bi. That's like the two options, if I'm correct. So I'm trying to understand, was he saying like he prefers trade, or is he just saying, no, I don't want any gay men at all, but again, here we like, what does that mean?
He was saying he's attracted to straight men.
Well, that's a tough cookie to position to be in, because if you're a gay
Yeah,
man but you want straight man, how does that? How, I guess people are wrapped around. Well, how does this work for you? Because I think it would be easier. The picture would be easier for people if he was fully trans, or if he said, "I'm a trans woman." Then you
right.
can, it would be a little bit easier to
Yeah.
say. But
There,
again, it comes down. I think most people, in with me not being in a part of that community, it comes down to, at when you're saying you're not attracted to you're attracted to straight men, if they reciprocate the attraction, then they have to either be gay or bi. They can't be straight. So you can be attracted to a straight man, but what happens when said straight man is attracted back?
yeah. So again, that's another tricky part because so how do I even how do I begin to have this conversation? Um so we've been in a place where like labels are forced onto people.
Mhm.
And when it comes to men, there's so many like red tape lines where you can't do this and you can't do that, and once you do this, suddenly now this is what you are. So I feel, let me just I'm just gonna offer just an possibility, like when he connects with straight men. Um, hold on just a second. I have to handle something really quick. Multitasking over here. Um, just a second. Hold on just a second. Let me get actually, I'm gonna take y'all to a quick little break of what my last weekend was while I go handle this situation really quick. Cause listen, I be with the white women's and stuff. Just a second, be right back.
Somebody say that a love like that won't last. Still like you, all that I got to give, baby. This is no ordinary love.
Yeah.
You had the white women. You had the white women in the tizzy up there. Was they were they skiing and during
Oh,
the snow?
oh, listen, I'm sure of it that they have. Did you um so yeah, they were doing, I'm sure they were doing all of the things because they were excited. Very, very excited.
You
Um
did you did good. We're gonna see more of Trey, um DJing and what
yeah.
have you. But what were you saying?
Um so where was I? Where was I in conversation? Oh, so
We
there's
were
there's a
talking about if the attraction, if they have the attraction back, and how labels are forced on us.
yeah, so when it comes to men, there's so many labels that are forced on you as soon as you cross one of the lines that is labeled red tape. So um let's just say we have a male and a female and they do the same thing. You know that the female will just be like, "Oh, she was just experimenting. Oh, that's just Sarah. She's like that. She once she gets drunk, she's kissing everyone." Like,
Hmm. Yeah,
so there's that. And then like when it comes to the men, immediately, if he does something that is slightly askew, he's gay. Gay. So what
yeah,
I think, and I'm not making EJ and a lab experiment, but I feel like he could possibly be a lot of first experiences for people. As you heard him say dating. Like, he didn't say, like, how long this dating process goes on. This could be like a one night they found out he's a man, they're just like, "Okay, no." But then
Mhm.
also, his voice is very masculine.
Yes.
So, like, I feel like right away it would give it away that, like, oh, this is not just, like, a woman.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, but then what is wrong with that, like, that straight man wanting to, pursue and be a little bit curious and just see if maybe that is the door that he doesn't wanna go in? Like, some people need to try things just so they know, "Oh, yeah, that's not necessarily for me." Um, but then some people might end up being, uh, attracted to the personality, like, the person behind it. It might not even be like a sexual thing. It might be like, "Oh, you're actually really cool. You're very interesting. I love the conversations that we have." For instance, like, I have a lot of straight male friends that just enjoy me. I even have,
Mhm.
like, some straight male friends that will do very questionable things with and around me because they feel comfortable. It's not that they're gay or that they want to even, like, pursue me. It's just like there's when you're around certain people, you're just not as rigid. And I feel like there's a rigid line of gay being shoved onto men who want to experience things that isn't a traditional woman. Does that make sense?
So yeah, that makes sense. So what was an example of a straight person that's doing something questionable around you? They're comfortable, but what is considered questionable? That I guess the outside world would consider questionable because obviously you don't consider it questionable because they're comfortable around you, but society may consider questionable.
Um, having sexual relations around me.
But
W
with a
Inviting me to
woman.
spaces where they are naked with women.
Oh, okay, they're with women, but
Yeah,
they know so they know that you're gonna see their body.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. So yeah. Um. So would you say that because I was talking to the hubby today. Now he's 52. So
yeah,
we're in that era that what is it, Gen X? We're Gen X, right? So
yeah,
he was saying he like to your point. He was like to him, if a guy he can understand that if a guy wants to try it once and they
right,
don't like it,
yeah,
then okay, you don't immediately label them gay because they wanted to try it. They
right,
had, but now if you like it and you continue to do it, then his
right,
mind is like, okay, you've made the decision. Or
right,
be God, you've made the decision that you like one or both at that point. Want
right,
to try it. So he doesn't
right,
feel like you should put the label on immediately if
right,
a person is literally experimenting for the first time. So
yeah.
he's kind of on that. And I know that's an evolved level of thinking, like,
That's a very evolved level of thinking. Listen,
yeah. Now,
I love that.
so, we were talking because I told him what we gonna talk about tonight, and he was just like, at the end of the day, don't nobody give a fuck. We out here trying to pay bills. Like we don't you don't care. Like just be who you're gonna be. Like he does get like me in the sense of okay, once you have the sexual relation, once it goes there, and
Mhm,
again, that's what you want,
mhm,
then at that point that person is gay because they went there. This is okay. Because if you get in a situation where you didn't know, right?
yeah,
And you've become attracted to this person because that can
right,
happen where it may
right,
be a trans person or a person that's gay but feminine presenting, and you fall in love with their personality.
mhm,
That happens sometimes.
right,
You can follow who they are, and then because you have that attraction to them based on the personality, it's going to eventually become sexual. So whereas
right,
you may have presented straight your entire life or thought you were straight your entire life, you might
right,
have an experience with a man and be like, oh, this is what I this is what I really want, or this is what I, preferred all along. Because you have people that are, late in life to it, or maybe they've
Right.
always felt it, but they, you suppress it, or however that is. Now,
Right.
the one we was in here laughing because he told me, and I didn't notice at first, but apparently, when men are in prison, some of them do what is called gay for stay.
Listen, you got to survive, child. You got to
Now,
survive.
how would you feel like now? Where does your mind go with that? Because do you feel like at that point, are we gay? Can we say gay at this point, or because I don't
Yeah,
feel like you could be
I
that way
feel like
for the
it's
stay.
fair to I feel like it's fair to assume that just because I'm again, it's something that you're seeing from the outside and it's not your lived experience. Like again, like being in jail, like there's a lot of things that you're going to do just to make your stay okay, or even to survive. Um, so I want to kind of flip it around and say, like, let's just say me. If,
Mhm.
let's just say I was just like straight up gay, just nothing but men, and suddenly I meet a female that I enjoy. Just I fully enjoy her, and then like we just end up being in a relationship. Like suddenly, like that makes me like straight, and just because I just end up not currently dating men anymore, that just now makes me straight.
So
It
you
it
be
makes
bi.
me experiencing, you know, straight behavior. But
Hmm.
like, what if like my dating of gay men just happened to stop because she came along? But all along, like my preference was men. Isn't that's interesting to think about, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but I would label you in that regard. I would label you, I think,
as bi?
bi, because I
Mhm.
don't think it would go, because I feel like once you went to the other side, but you still like if you're going in between, whether
Mhm.
it's back and forth or you might like your situation, that would constitute being bi. It wouldn't be like you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you can't go back to being, you can't be straight.
Yeah.
Because straight would mean your entire life, this is what you did, this is what you want, this is the only thing you want. You're not in
Right.
that position. And again,
Right.
I think societally we've been put in this position where it's more acceptable with women. If a woman experiments both ways, that's acceptable because
Right.
obviously we're porn and stuff. But then when men do it, we're questionable. And especially black women in the black community, I think that's the thing, because that's what I wanted to ask you about. Like,
Mhm.
because lady black women, I'm a black woman, but the homophobia, the transphobia, yeah, listen, y'all got to get a fucking grip on that shit. Now, I will say, if I was dating a guy and he told me, "Hey, I've been with a man at one point," I'm not gonna lie, I would feel some type of weight. Maybe that's
Right.
just my age, and
Yeah.
it would just make me feel like a type of way. Like I'm progressive for everybody
Right.
else, but I don't know if I'm progressive personally enough to like be able to. But then again, it would depend on my relationship with that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm already in deep with you and that's something you didn't disclose to me in the beginning,
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, why didn't you tell me? But I would still, again, I won't know until I'm in that situation. I just think immediately my first thought would be like, I would feel some type of way about it because I'd be kind of be like, well,
Because your
I
head
don't know.
goes
It's
to
like,
like
damn, it's
your
like
head
it's
goes to
bad
the act,
enough.
huh?
No, it's like it's bad enough. I gotta possibly think about you fucking another bitch. Now I gotta possibly think about you fucking another. Like it's a double whammy. Like I think really and truly, I think that's what it is for black women. Like,
Mhm.
I already gotta somewhat think about you com- having to not necessarily compete, because if you're in a relationship and you're secure in a relationship, obviously that doesn't apply. But I'm talking about, in a general perspective, when women are in relationships, you're thinking like, dang, he might, if he cheats, you're thinking, okay, it's a woman. Now I gotta compete with men, and you literally can't. Like, you might be attracted to something I literally can't compete with. So I think that's where it is. But I don't like within the Black community, especially with Black women and being a Black woman, where gay men are good enough to do your hair, you know, lead you in choir and all of this and dress you. But then when it comes to anything else, you're so homophobic. Like that
Yeah,
doesn't make
it's
sense to
so
me.
weird.
It's like you
makes
want the gay bestie to go to the club with and to do this and to do that. But then when it comes to their rights and their life and them sharing with you what you share with them, it's just it happens to be another man, it's all of the homophobia comes up. And
Yep.
like Black women's fascination with like this DL whisper or whatever. I think the reason why you have so many Black men, DL men, is because of Black women.
Yeah.
The Black community overall, we're
Yeah.
we're not absolving Black straight men, but Black women do play a role in perpetuating the homophobia.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
it starts early because it's like even with the toys. Oh well, you can't play with this, and you know you a punk and you this and this, and we don't think about it like that's just what you heard growing up, but you didn't think about how is that affecting that person. Like now in hindsight and in 2020 vision, you think about those words might have hurt or they may not have, but that was the time and that's what you did. But
Right.
it still carries that weight. And again, slavery, that homophobia,
Yep.
it's white supremacy disguised as Black tradition. And
Yep.
so just like, you know, to me, I never, I just, the way I was raised, I saw people as people. Like I would just see people. I wouldn't care if I don't gay straight. Like even as a child, I knew gay meant a man and a man, but I never thought of it beyond that. I never thought about like the sexual people was just people to me.
Right.
And I hate that we all this time and we still haven't progressed past that. Like it's 2026.
Right.
Gay,
You would think at this point. But the same thing about racism. Like you would think at this big age of all of us.
that we wouldn't have that. And it's just like get the fuck over it. It's like like it's been gay people since before before slavery, before the beginning of fucking they're in the fucking Bible. Like this Bible that y'all love so fucking much is in there. It's
It
literally
is.
in there. And it's just like and what I used to hate growing up is that I used to hate when they would associate being gay with being a pedophile because they would do that. And I would hate that because I would just be like, because that's what it makes you think. Like, oh, it's a gay man. Oh, you like, and it's like, no. Or it just the attitude. And I really think like, you know, you don't really, I'm not gonna say you don't have DL white men because look at the Republican Party is the gang of DL white men. Okay.
Oh,
So yeah, they exist. But white men being DL is a system they created. They created that because they're the ones who said it was bad. So they
right.
created their own hell. So the patriarchy is what does not allow you, the very patriarchy that you're trying to uphold and shove down everybody's throat is the very thing that's keeping you from being who the fuck you want to be. Y'all made up that rule that you made up that fucking rule. So
Right.
I don't, you're stopping yourself. So, but it's just the Black community, just it makes, I think that's why it exists.
Right.
And I think sometimes Black women have that vitriol because it's like, damn, I already got to compete with another woman. Now I got to compete with a man too. Then you also have to factor in the shortage of good men because you know that's another thing. Because I do kind of and I will admit in my younger time I've said this, like, you know, when you see a fine gay man and you like, oh, that's a waste of a man. I've said something in a variation of that, like, you know, in an unevolved time. I can admit that. But looking back on it now, I see that it's just like, no, you know, having gay friends and understanding more and growing and evolving,
Yeah.
It's not a waste. They're still like they still fine. They just don't like they won't like me in return. It's like it is what it is. It's not. I think we have to be careful with our words because to say that to somebody
Mhm.
or about somebody is like that's a waste of like what. So gay people supposed to be ugly?
Right.
You know, or this idea that gay when you think of a gay man, you immediately think of effeminate. Like they oh
Right.
hey girl. And so when you see one that's not, I think that's the one. I think that's what it is too. Like sometimes black women feel like low key betrayal, like they couldn't pick up on it, like like you know what I'm saying. Like the gaydar wasn't all because it's like they not going hey girl hey. So you may see a man at the club you like or whatever and be like, oh my god, he's so fine or whatever, and then he walk up and it's another dude walk up to him, and then all of a sudden you get in your feelings as a woman
Right.
because it's like, because it's like, oh, another one I can't have. I think that's a part of it too. It's like we trying to you out here trying to find a decent man and whatever, and then it's like I think it's a jealousy too because if you see, oh, this is a nice looking man, he has his life together, he doesn't have any kids, everything that you want in a straight man, and then you find out it's a gay. I think that's it too. It's all of these
Yeah, because
things that
yeah, because a lot of the
encompasses.
gays, listen, a lot of the gays have the life that that most straight women are like, oh my God, I want to be with that one. He's got a nice job. He's
Yes.
probably got a nice car. He's got his apartment is clean.
Hmm. Yes. So
He
it's like
cook.
all the things
Listen,
they feel like they're missing. It's like then they're mad at the other gay person because like, yeah, you took him from me or whatever. And
right.
it's like you feel that. So I think it's a culmination of all those things with black
Yeah.
women that
Yeah.
leads to the homophobia. And then when it comes to transphobia, I think it's just, especially with older black women, I think the disconnect is that it feels like, well, this is an insult to me as a woman. But I think it comes when you have trans women that negate what real women go through. Because at the end of the day, I'm born a woman. So there are
Yeah.
certain things that even though you may feel in your body, or you may feel like I'm a woman my whole life, even though you're a man physically, inside, internally, you may have felt like you're a woman your whole life. And then once you make that outward change,
Hmm.
you may, be a woman on the outside as well. But again, there are still things that I'm not going to say you're not a woman,
Hmm.
but you're not there are biological things like you can't say that you're better than, and sometimes not necessarily even equal to in certain cases. So
Hmm.
I think maybe that's why you put the trans in front of it and not just saying that you're a black woman. I can go either way. If you identify as a black woman, I will respect that. It's just
Right.
you do have some trans women that are just like they present like their struggle sometimes is
Yeah.
equivalent to ours, and it's like, no, you can't birth a human.
No.
Like you
Right.
can't, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
there's no surgery in the world that's going to allow you to birth a human. So there are
Right.
certain things that you're never going to have to go through like we go through. And I think when you're presented with those trans women that feel that like, well, I'm a woman and you better respect me in every form that you would an actual woman. I think sometimes that can be a little, you know, that's where black women tend to like, I'll be like, okay now. But again,
Okay, bitch.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you doing a little too much. But I
Mhm.
also think it's a way to address it. It's instead of, are
Yeah.
you tranny, or you trying to be a woman, or you're not a real woman, or you're not this and you're not that. It like we don't need to do all of that. And
Right.
again, I'm learning and evolving because I love Dominique Morgan and I see her every day and I love her. And that's that's why I said that sometimes you can fall in love with a personality because I see her and I know she's
Mhm.
a trans woman, but sometimes I forget because
Mhm.
I just like her and her content, so I don't
Mhm.
fixate on, unless she's talking about something trans, I don't fixate on it. Or like,
Right.
Hope Giselle, when I see her, I know she is, but because the way she presents and the way she acts, I don't even it's not an immediate thing to me to be like, oh, she's like I have to say, oh, I have to stop and remind myself that
Right.
that's what she is because I just see it every day and I see them in the content and we like that. So that's just how I kind of see it. I'm still a little bit on the but this is what I want to ask you because we was talking about it. So is it where gay men are now preferring the trade? Or is it like are the feminine gays going out of style?
No, I wouldn't say that because like when it comes to like gay men liking gay men, there are some gay men that do like the feminine. There's some men that like the in between, and there's some men that like masculine men because
Hmm.
and then like there are with the ones that like masculine men. I will say there is a majority of them is kinda like the reason, like, for them being gay is, like, they are attracted to masculinity, they're not attracted to femininity, you know? So, like, their first thought is like, "Ooh, that football player," or, "Ooh, that basketball player," or, "Ooh, that construction guy," or, "Ooh, that," like, the hyper masculinity thing is something that turns them on, you know? Or
Hmm.
the passability because of their lifestyle. Like, for instance, if you're like a guy that like people just don't know, not you don't necessarily have to be on the DL, which I would still probably call DL if you're not telling people, but like if you're someone who doesn't necessarily live your gayness out loud, sometimes those are the guys that are like, "Oh, I want another guy that can, walk in the same rooms as me, go to the basketball games with me, or like hang out with the homies with me, drink and watch football with me." So there is that particular person, but then there's just like the gay person that just is into a male figure, but like might like a male figure in a skirt every now and again, or might like a male figure in fishnets, or like like a male figure that will switch it up or whatever. I think at this point, it's starting to just come down to parts, and I'm hoping I'm hoping the label of gay and straight when it comes to people liking people just for people, that those things start to dissolve and go away. Because I feel like if we didn't have so many restrictions on what makes you what, then people would live much happier and much simpler lives just liking people, you know?
Hmm.
And
So
go
we
ahead.
okay, good. Um,
So you going?
no, you got you.
So also, I want to talk about uh how we were made just as humans. There is a G spot in men's butthole. In our
See
butthole.
that
Why
see
is there a
now
G
that
spot in a butthole?
and
Why? For what? If we're not supposed to
so
be back there.
but then I mean it well if it's there then maybe
And I also want to like I wish I had like some straight men to hop on that either have or haven't experienced with that thing back there, because it doesn't necessarily have to be like you having sex with another man. It could be a finger, it could be your wife or a female partner knowing that that is what's going on back there. It could be so many things. Oh, hubby's probably hears, he's probably like, what the fuck?
he can't hear it, but I'm about I'm taking the earpiece. I'm about to tell him. So we get into the part where the male G spot is in the ass.
What?
He said what? The male G spot is in the ass.
What's
What?
this? What's this?
Just juice.
Okay.
Come on.
What? I have no input on that.
He said he got no input on that.
I have nothing to offer. I have no input.
He say nothing to offer.
No
No,
habla inglés.
he say no habla inglés.
I know black, I Cuban.
He say I know black eye Cuban.
I can't stand him.
Oh my God. Because and you're right, it could be a woman using her finger. It could, but how and again that goes to the label where bless you. So yeah, a woman could take her finger and put it back there, but that goes to what?
He said, "Oh God, no."
Oh, you can hear him, right? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, that's a deal breaker. I'm telling you right now, that's a deal breaker.
Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. We need a straight man input.
He's like, "You're not putting a finger in my ass."
You let your woman put her finger in your ass, man. There's a serious discussion that needs to be had. There's a discussion that needs to be had.
So you don't think you could be comfortable with your sexuality?
You
now, okay. For context, for context, I know that makes him nervous. Like that makes him like stop. Yeah. So I always tease him about doing it, but I don't do it, and I just.
I ain't know. I'm telling you.
And he tell me, he be like, hey. But I mean, he has the best ass. I can't help but listen. Hey. You do have a best ass. For a man, listen, I don't care what nobody say. He has, for a man, like the best ass to me. I just Well, see now, baby, I told, so you can't threaten to tell on me.
I'm going to be.
He said I'd be trying to diddy him. He said he was going to tell you that I'd be trying to diddy. He is not, and I only joke with him because I know it's so funny because he's so uncomfortable. He's like, hey. So that's why it's so fucking hilarious. So that's just like our inside joke because he just like, hey, like, hey, like we're not doing it. But I think like if a man, if you're married and you're comfortable with that, now how does that work? Because if you're a straight man and you want your wife to peg you, does that still make you straight? Because you want the experience, you want the gay experience, but you're not willing to.
If you can be dating. I don't even care about the marriage part. You date, marry, whatever you want to call it, situationship, whatever. And you want your woman to diddy you.
Don't say that.
Peg, okay, what they call it, pegging.
Why
you want your woman to peg
Why
you. You, what they call it, you gay curious.
Gay curious.
But you don't want to say that to her, and you don't want to admit it out loud. But she's safe, especially if she's willing to do it. So you get to have that moment without having to risk getting caught. Okay,
so are you still consider him straight?
You asking me?
Yes.
He gay as a motherfucker. he just has come to that realization on his own.
So he has to come to the realization. So you don't think he could be bi at that point?
If you
because he still want to have sex with his wife, but he want her to fuck. He still want to have sex with his female wife. He still want the pussy, but he won't her.
Then he's okay. Then that guy is bi.
Okay, so if he still want the pussy, bi. But if he don't,
which is still gay.
Okay, so if it's the pegging, and then all of a sudden he be like, "No, I don't want sex no more. I just want you to peg me." Now he's gay. Okay. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn near RuPaul at that point.
Hey, babe, it's 2026.
Or whatever.
he's evolving by the he's he's evolving.
Listen, that's all we can do is evolve sometimes.
So would you agree with that? Like if do you think that he would be bi at that point? As long as he still wants to be with her sexually, then he's considered bi, or is he still considered straight because she's doing it?
Hold on just a second.
Oh, sorry.
I'm back. So, what was your question again? Sorry.
Is the husband still is he considered still straight because his wife is doing the pegging, or at that point is he bi?
You know, because I think it's like a mental thing. Like, if I'm thinking of a man, because like
Okay.
it's really just a kind of like a parts thing. Like I feel like we just attach certain things to because to me, gay is like how you live your life. You know, like are you going to
Mhm.
gay bars? Do you have a bunch of gay friends? You do a bunch of gay shit? Like
Oh,
not the
okay.
kind of to me, it's not really the kind of sex you're having. It's just like what is your, are you attracted to men? Are you
And you know what?
specifically
That's
attracted
good.
to men? And are
Hmm.
you living a gay lifestyle? That that's when I just that's when I tend to give a person like a label, if that makes sense. But if you're like a straight man and like straight man and you're just experimenting and you don't really know where the cards may lay, and then you find out that you just like butt stuff, but you're just straight up into women, I
Hmm.
don't really know where to label you because then you could be somebody who likes trans women, or you could be someone who likes just women and just likes specifically the butt stuff.
And
You know?
I never thought of it like from what you just said, like if he's mentally thinking about a man, because
Yeah,
like you said, the G spot is there,
yeah,
so it could be a situation where like if a man is giving a woman head and it's a little spot she likes him to do
right,
a
right,
certain thing, is she thinking of a woman while he's doing it?
right, right.
Because then if you're thinking about a woman, then at that point I would probably be like, okay, well, if you need to think about another, if you're a woman having sex with a man and you're thinking about another woman to in order to get off, babe,
Right.
you got to go to the other side at that
That
point.
part. That part. Yeah.
Because I never thought about the mental picture of how you mentally see it.
Yeah.
But they can be men that like, because I mean, for me, I'm not into I don't do the anal sex. That ain't my vibe.
Right.
And I part of me feels like when men kind of push women to do it, or they're
Yeah.
just so eager, then
Hmm.
I kind of feel like it's the pegging thing where it's like you want to have that experience without having that experience.
Right.
Do you think that that's true in some cases when a
It could
man?
be. It could be. It could be. I don't think there's a hard line there
Yeah.
because everybody's desire or truth in that is going to be different. Um, I think I think something that would be really cool for the world would be like a reset where we didn't say anything about sexuality and just let people go out and figure it out. Like if there was no porn, if there was no examples of what to do, if we just let
Hmm.
people just figure it the fuck out, if there was no straight, no gay, like if you weren't shamed for like, oh look, oh I find that man attractive, or I find that female attractive, because every man will find another man attractive, whether he says it or not. Every female
Hmm.
will find another female attractive whether it is the kind of attractive where you want to go kiss them and be with them or not, you will visually still find a person attractive, male, female,
Exactly.
trans, whatever. But this society and how we have been put together makes us question so much shit and makes us worry about so much shit that doesn't even need to be worried about. Like when it comes to like the begging thing or even the men experiencing back there, there's so much mental warfare going on with straight men and men that don't even know yet that they're not saying that your husband is going through mental warfare, but like there are people that feel it so strongly about it that haven't even tried or haven't even explored with the area, let alone penetrating it. So, and to clarify, because like when it comes to men with the prostate, there could be sensitivity on the outside, so you don't even have to like go in there. And then there's some men who are really like they're not necessarily sensitive on the outside. So like that's where you need that's where the situation is. Because I know a spectrum of men, like some people just like the area rubbed. So I think um it's it always lands on a like, are they gay? Are they blah blah blah? When it really shouldn't. It's a body. It's a body. Like if they're not all up in some same-sex person's face, really trying to be with them and try to know all of their business, having some type of physical or situation experience or just even a question, I don't think that should make you I don't think that should give you a label. But again, the way we have been taught that
Yeah.
like from babies, from like 2 and 3 years old, we are taught a thing. We are taught we can't even like as men, we're taught you're not even supposed to play with Barbies. And as girls, you're supposed to play with Barbies and not mess with like action figures. Like again,
Yeah.
there's so much put on us that we still have to unpack
Yeah.
daily.
Mm-hmm.
It starts to make conversations like EJ's a hot topic because like again it's opening up like a can of worms that a lot of people aren't ready to like divulge through and really just like sit with, and like there's a lot of straight men that won't really just sit down and think like you know I really haven't experimented like that part of my body. Maybe tonight, like after I go to movies, let me just see what is going on with my body. No, there's no not I mean I'm sure there might be one or two, but like society makes you think you can't even do that.
Yeah. Because it's either you wanted it took a long time for people to even accept bias. It still does because it's either you got to be one or the other.
Right.
But the idea of being both is
Mhm.
still to some people, and like having these conversations and meeting people and different things like that, and having followers of the alphabet community, it does open me up to be, because at the end of the day, I don't care who you fucking is,
Mhm.
it is what it is. But I do having this conversation, I can see different perspectives now that I didn't think about before. But you're right, society does, place this on us. Because I saw one time where it was a long time ago, and the little boy, the mom, for whatever reason, had a stripper pole in the house. And
Mhm.
so the black boy, he's swinging on it, having a great time.
Right.
And the way we in the black community sexualize children pisses me off.
Right.
Because when you're a child, you don't know anything about sex.
Right.
You might be doing something. A little boy could be playing with an easy bake oven. He doesn't fucking know that,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But he might
Right.
he might be, if you let him play with the oven, he might be a world-class chef. You don't
That
fucking
part.
know.
That
Like,
part.
oh, that's gay. He cooked. Why? This is why niggas can't cook now. This is why niggas
Right.
can't cook
Right.
because they
Right.
think, oh, that's some women shit, or they, you know what I mean? Because of
Right.
these little things like, oh, you can't play with this, or
Yeah.
it's always these things but we don't see it. So the little boy just having a good time, and here these niggas are. This is why the men need to be in the house. Well, you niggas keep leaving.
That part.
How do you want him to stay? How are you saying the fathers need to be in the house? You niggas are leaving. You can't have it both ways.
Right.
And he's gonna be gay, or oh, that's so sassy. And it's like that little boy has no idea what gay or straight is. All he knows is, to him, it's not even a stripper pole. To him, it was probably a fireman pole or some shit like that, or just some fun shit to swing on. He didn't have an idea what the fuck was happening. He was just like, I'm having the time of my life. You niggas are turning it sexual.
Right.
How are you? They're saying how he's going to grow up. You don't know that. Now, if he's walking around 1, 2, we know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Like if he's, by age 5, if he's walking around, hey, singing Broadway and shit.
Yeah.
We know what we're working with. But I feel like you should just let kids do whatever they're gonna do naturally.
I agree.
Let them like do what they do. Now sometimes, and I can draw the line with like if the kid if it's a boy, but like he want to wear a dress or some shit. I'm worried about see me. I'm worried about like
the outside
world in terms of safety and things like that. Like, hey, I want you to be, whatever, but let's, and that tends to happen with the white kids when you see them and they just let them do whatever, or they'll be like, oh, my kid is 3 and he's trans. It's like, no, bitch, he just might like,
trans is crazy at that age. Like, how do you even like what? Like who? What?
Like
how?
they don't know. Like when people say being gay is like a choice. This is how I know being gay is not a choice, especially for men. Because especially a bottom, imagine having to choose between fucking and eating because you can't have both. Who the fuck would you?
Pause. Listen, I came across a bottom last weekend. He could do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. He could do and never had an issue. He was one of those I know my body people. And I was like, bravo!
Are you a fucking unicorn? Shut up, like, but I had that thought one day because I was just like, nobody would choose that. Who the fuck would choose? Imagine like a woman. We got to get ready for the date. You know what I'm saying? I'm dressed. I'm going out to eat with da. And then imagine being a bottom and you like, bitch, I can't even eat. I can't eat. I got a fleet.
Right. Oh my God. I can't eat. I got a fleet. I am
merch.
Now that's gonna be on my site. That merch is going on my site. I can't
put that on your site.
I'm writing that down right now. Right now. Okay.
Can't eat.
I'm done with you already. Slogan. Can't eat. Got a fleet.
So to me, who the fuck would choose that life? Like you gotta be handed that shit. Like you have to naturally just be, because who would choose to be oppressed? Who would choose to
so like that's the part about it. Because it's not just like in general, society makes it hard for you to be gay. So like who would just like openly choose like, oh this is gonna be a hard life. Let me just do this.
Mm-hmm.
Now for me, how can I say, like as a kid, there was just a bunch of shit that like I did because I liked, like it, and luckily like my family was just supportive and just let me be me. But there were a lot of things that I did that none of the not only just like let alone other little boys didn't want to do, but just other little kids just didn't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like I chose to do it just to be different. I just was different. Like it was just who I was. So like if I could choose, well actually I won't even put it on myself. I know a lot of people that if they could choose, they would be straight because the life would just be so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just life in general is so much easier for a straight person. I mean, it's shifting now because, like, now the gays pretty much run everything. But, there was quite there was quite a time, a good old 100 years where the gays had to hide,
Mm-hmm.
hide, hide, okay? And you couldn't live
Mm-hmm.
any part of your life, let alone see gay characters on television, see openly gay characters, like, in concerts or, like, there's so much gay and LGBTQIA+ visibility now that it's not as hard of a blow to the ego to just be yourself. Whereas, again, just even 10, 15, 20 years ago, it was different. Like, talk about the 90s. Oh, bitch. Like, talk about homophobia. The 90s were it. Like, that was the decade of the flying F word for everybody. Oh, you this, you that. Like, the 90s were terrible for the gays. Terrible for the
Mm-hmm.
gays.
Because that's
Mhm.
and we've evolved where you can't say that word and I'm kind of glad we evolved because again, gay people have been here. They're gonna be here. It happens. It's just like we gotta get over it. I'm learning this
Hazel
stuff.
Shay. Hazel Shay, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Look what she hit.
Dow up 50K. Just for context, the title of this episode is "Can't Eat, Gotta Flee." Yeah, that's the title of this episode.
I need to change it right now on the stream. Can't eat, gotta flee.
Gotta flee.
Because I'm clearly eating. So
Oh yeah, so
uh,
we wrap
oh,
we
well,
wrap it.
listen, it is after dark, so I might as well talk about some of my personal experiences. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't have my first um intro to gay until I was 18. And it happened so interesting. Like I have like I, I probably have one of the best first gay experiences that people could have, and
Mm-hmm.
this is probably like the ideal gay
Mm-hmm.
experience that people want to have because it was a police officer, a
Wow.
black, handsome
Okay,
police
we
officer.
got it. We gotta have details on this one.
Uh-huh. Okay. So,
Story time.
story time. Pew, pew, pew. So I had just gotten done doing a show at this theater in downtown Pittsburgh, and I think it was at I forget what it's called, like the Benedum Center or something like that. But the the movements and everything was very suggestive, and I think like
Mm-hmm.
the show I was in was called like The Enemy Never Sleeps or something crazy where it was like based around gospel, and me and a few other people we were like dancing as like temptation.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the one of the officers hired to detail that night was standing by and like watching the show. So I got done, got off stage, got my stuff, and started to walk out of the theater. And I like just head down the street. And behind me, up comes this police officer. And at first, I'm like, fuck, what did I do? Oh shit. Am I getting arrested? Jesus. But then he was like, no, great show. I I had never seen anything like that. You guys were I wasn't expecting that from a gospel show. You guys were really, really moving in things. And he was like, do you perform anywhere else locally? Because I'm opening well, I guess I'm working for like a club that'll be opening, blah, 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 and we're gonna be looking to hire dancers. I don't know if this was like just to get my contact or whatever, but anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets my contact. Um, he hits me up probably like the next day or so, just to I forget what the conversation was even about. It was just like shooting the shit. Just meet. I guess we were probably setting a date to meet up and talk about the show that he wanted me to either like choreograph for or dance for. Um, so we just have like normal conversation, etc. And then the next conversation, I don't know how we got on the topic of I think orgies or something. Something got us on the conversation of orgies, and I was like, "Oh, you've done that? Okay, cool." And he was like, I asked him, I was like, "Oh, is it just like you and a bunch of girls? Is it you and guys, or what is that?" He was like, "Just it's whatever." And then like my little high school brain just was just like, "Wait, whatever? What does that mean? Oh my god, what? Okay, hmm, huh." So then like I got very curious. I was just like, "Hmm, okay, that's very interesting." So I was just again, I was just marinating on this, and then I think we had plans to meet up and go have dinner and talk about this actual show. And uh I forget what day this was. This might have been maybe like our third or fourth conversation. And I had just gotten in from a class and I had hurt my leg. Like I had like sprained something. I was like, I can't, I can't come to dinner right now because like I just won't be any fun because I'm gonna be hobbled over on the side, whatever. And then he offers to give me a massage. And
Mhm.
and just my thought was just like, oh, that's interesting. And then like the conversation of like being with men, etc. I was just like, wow, this is just so interesting to me. Let me go see what this is about. So I go and the massage is he has like a table and everything. It's like professional. I was like, oh, this is great. Yeah. Um then like halfway through the massage, things get very just I was like, "Whoa, those hands are moving in a different place." But like I'm not mad. This is kind of cool. Like because this is like my first experience, it's very like exciting. It's very like, "Oh my god, what's going to happen next? Oh lord. Oh my goodness. What's going on?" Um so it just like slowly progresses and like just then suddenly there is some uh moisture I feel back there. And I'm just like, what is going on? And then I'm like, oh, whoa, whoa, this, oh, that's nice. Ooh, ooh, oh, whoa. And then I ejaculate. And this was just like him licking back there. And it was, listen, it was, yeah, it was.
Apparently, our conversation is too hot for TikTok because I just got an account ban warning.
Oh,
So they done cut the stream. So apparently I'm about to be banned on TikTok. I don't give a fuck. Okay,
uh,
I don't. I have, mind you, I do have 90,000 followers on there. So like at this point, y'all just have to follow me someplace because I don't have fucking time. Like it's TikTok is whatever. At this point, I just fucking scroll and post FTP clips. I don't care anymore. It's just I don't fucking care.
Hazel Shay said, oh
But
boy.
um, so wait. Side note: did that inspire you to become a masseuse?
No. Mm-mm.
No.
No,
Okay.
actually, I think I had to start. My dad taught me about the healing power of hands, like in my like really, really early in my life, probably like in my single digits. I didn't really think about it, and then I was like in my teens, and I would work on like my family members. I work on my cousins. I work on my aunties. I was a very handsy type of person. I even used to braid hair when I was when I was young. This again, single digits. I was like cornrowy and just braiding like my cousin's hair. Like I was very just like I was a very crafty person. So yeah, he wasn't the one that inspired me to do massage, but I didn't
I'm
I didn't
looking at this.
I didn't even think about that. But yeah.
I'm looking at this violation, and it says unoriginal content and intellectual property rights. Whose shit did we steal? Like what? Whose stuff did we steal? Are
Right. I
you
wonder if it
fucking?
was like the clip that I played of the thing because there was music in it. I don't know, but
But not even that. Like You should only post content you created. What the fuck are you talking? Us people are fucking stupid. Whatever. So after that experience, prior to the experience, had you been with a woman?
Yeah.
Okay. So and were you ever was he the first man you was attracted to, or it was the first time you acted upon the attraction?
I had found like other men attractive, but I didn't. I just saw it as that. I was like, oh, that's an attractive person. Like I've never been like, oh, I could be with that person because I didn't see gay being a thing for me.
Oh, okay. So did that experience then open it up, or was it just
Yes,
okay? I had
that was the experience. That was like, oh, that's what that's like. Oh, so like after that happened, I went back and I made sure like things were clean, clear, and under control. And we did like the full situation. I was like, whoa, it was like fireworks, bang, pop, wah, ja. Like then it was then and there that I realized I was like, there is a whole world of sex out here that I missed.
yeah.
So I say this to all men, straight, gay, bi, and indifferent. That thing back there, it's different. It's listen. So if you are someone who is like, oh no, I don't want to experience it because I really might like it, yeah, stay away from it. But if you're someone who does want to like explore your body, I would recommend it. Because like me myself, I would say I receive more intense orgasms when that is stimulated. I have great sex with my frontal, of course, yes. But like if and when I am in the mood to do that back there, which is it's actually very, very rare that I want a person back there. I have all the toys and things. I because I'm one of those people. I enjoy my me time. I enjoy my me time. Sorry about it. But yeah, I love me some me. Like, um, but yeah, like there, it's a whole new.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Yes. Look at this
Oh
hole.
wow.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my sexuality's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a guy that wants everything?
Wait, Keith, we need to write that song, okay? Write that song, and yes,
I've got dildos and who's galore.
this is the Little Mermaid part you didn't see, okay?
Right.
Yes, okay. Well, you know what? We can't even top that, y'all. It's time to go.
Yes, it is time.
On that
Like,
note, you can't top a story time like that. Thank you guys for
yes,
joining
thank you
us.
guys for tuning in. And we
Yes.
want you guys to have more questions, be a little bit more interactive with us because, like, otherwise, again, me and Nikki will have a good old time just talking back.
And we know y'all love that. We know y'all love that. But we still want y'all to interact with us, or
Yeah.
you got a story you want to share. I tell you what, if you're too shy and you have a story, send us
An
if
email.
you have a
Email
story
it
you
to
want
us.
to tell, but email it to us, ftppodcastshow@gmail.com.
That's it,
Send it
right?
to us. It's right there. Send us your emails with, if it's topics on Knick After Dark that you want us to talk about. Put that in the subject line. Just put Knick After Dark in the subject line and tell us what you want to see on the show.
Yes.
What type of topics you want us to talk about. If you have some stories, it doesn't matter how steamy, the steamier the better, the nastier the better.
Yes.
If you have a story or something you want to tell, but you're too shy to do it on your own,
Yes.
send it to us in an email. We'll read it. We'll read it.
Yes.
Or if you have questions, send it to us. Advice. It doesn't matter, but send us some emails because we want to make the show more interactive. We want to have fun and things like that. And y'all, we need y'all to help us do that. So make sure
Yeah.
you reach out to us at ftppodcastshow@gmail.com. And give us some ideas. Let us know what you want to see. So because that's what's important. But thank
Yeah.
you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you as always. FTP will be back on Sunday. So that is 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So tune in to us on Sunday. And other than that, I hope you all have a great weekend.
Yes, indeed. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram at Trey Rich Live, and then also follow me and my partner at Just Like That. There were two. We're actually gonna
Yeah.
start hopping on and giving some relationship advice because like we've been through some things and we just love helping people through partnership, because listen, it's a hard world out there. So if you don't know how to like be a teammate and a partner, life is going to be real interesting for you, real interesting, especially in this day and age.
Yes.
So
And
yeah.
also make sure you stream Black Boy Joy on all platforms. That is Trey's song. So make sure you are streaming it. And you can find me on Instagram at bitch_happens. The backup is bitch_happens 2.0. And hubby and I post content on Partners and Petty. That's our IG. So we're going to be doing some things soon. So make sure you guys are following us there. And we appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all next week.
Yes indeed, love
Bye, bye.
y'all. Bye now.